Boom! Episode 5, even though the viewers only got to see episode 4. My editing skills and all that are absolute ball sack. But I'm working on also some of the stuff we said in there. Went back and listened. I'm gonna have to edit out one or two things before I put it all over YouTube. Shout out to anyone who listened to the one episode that is uploaded. We do appreciate it. You're feeding Logan's family, so we really.
I don't know about feeding.
You're like
Unless you want
me.
to donate to the stream.
Yeah,
Come on, donate,
yeah,
donate,
come
donate.
on, so we can get a what is it called? I think it's called Patreon, whatever. Patreon. I think that's where you like do all that. But yeah, episode 5, we were gonna do a Father's Day episode, but for Logan since he is a father. But yeah,
But
shit
I was
happens.
busy, obviously, so.
But being a dad, yeah, shit happens, and he was busy with actually being a father. So, yeah, but yeah, I got a few. When I was thinking about like different stuff to talk about, I was like, dude, I was thinking, what are things that we do now, or that no, not that we do now, but that we used to do, and that if we did now, that would be completely like unacceptable.
What, gay?
Like, no, not even. No. Yes, I mean, yeah, you're right. But like, yeah, I guess that is like I'm thinking about the new generation because we have, dude, me being, with the restaurant and stuff, I see so many like high school kids and like it's their first job and stuff. And I know people always say, I know that like I'm sure people that saw us in high school were like, "Oh, we didn't act like that," but like genuinely, we did not act like these kids are acting now. What they find funny and like what the amusement is unbelievable. And their maturity level is not there, but then like at the same time they got girls doing OnlyFans at that age. So I'm like, what the hell?
That's crazy.
I know. I'm like, what the? Because we didn't have that, dude. If you had Kick. You remember Kick?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, you got on Kick. There's no telling what message. You could be for all you know, you could be talking to a 48-year-old man posed behind a girl, but
Yeah, that's what I always hoped and dreamed for.
yeah, I know. Instead of being cat, Logan was actually hoping to get catfish.
I was like, send me the cock pics.
Yeah,
They're like, no, I'm actually real. I'm like, no, send me the cock
you're
pics.
pissed. You're like, you're like, come on, dude. We both get it. Like,
Oh my god, you're a
let me,
real girl. Stop messaging me. I want the old men
she's
cocks.
sending you tits and stuff. You're like, I'm not trying to. You reporter. You're like, I'm not trying to see that shit. Oh man, but yeah, I was thinking about like, no. Oh, I talked to Reb the other
Lincoln,
day.
stop. What? Gosh dang it. What? Trying to get what? Get another car.
Get it? Let him get another car, dude. This man's son's car inventory is like
Get another one.
freaking Bill Gates.
So you're not trying to get another car. You're trying to see what I'm doing. Now go.
Your dad's becoming famous. If you, hey, like, and if you want to get some new cars, you got to let your dad make money.
Okay. Well, need those two cars too. Yeah, like he can hear you. I'm wearing headphones.
Oh yeah. Well,
Love
hey, well, guess what? In my mind, he can hear me. That's all that matters. Bobby Boucher.
you. Mm.
Oh wow, y'all, listen to that wholesome moment right there. That was beautiful. If you wanna know what a great father relationship is supposed to look like, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, now get out of my face.
You're like, ah, yeah. Uh, but yeah, I talked to Reb the other day, and we were talking about how like we used to at least go outside too. We would stay outside, and then we'd have to be told like, "Hey, get inside. What are y'all doing? Like, it's supper time." Now I feel
Yeah.
like you have to force some of these kids outside.
Yeah, for the most part. I don't want to go. I want to be home. Yeah.
I wanted to see how long I was gonna stay still. I was gonna be like, and see if you were gonna be like, hey, your thing's frozen.
I could literally see you moving.
There's no way I was being.
I saw your
Hey,
face
look,
expression change.
I'm literally shaking. I'm like, I'm not moving.
Yeah, these kids nowadays, they have no idea what it was like to be back then with no technology. I mean, we had technology like
We
AC
were,
and
yeah,
TVs,
I
but it
feel
was
like
like
we were the
cable.
first. Yeah, we were the first, like, to where right around like kind of going elementary to middle school is when we started to get the flip phones and stuff, and people were like being like, "Hey, I got a flip. I got a what were they called? Remember they were like I got an
BlackBerry.
NV BlackBerry, and remember the sliding NV2? They'd be like, "Yeah, I got the NV, the little one that slid."
Yeah, or the Razor.
Yeah, yeah, the Razor was monster. I had this weird looking round. I remember I got two girls' numbers in the bathroom in fourth grade and was like, "This is the coolest thing ever to happen." Ever. I was like, I'm never getting this high. I'm like, this is the best. We texted nonstop for like 2 years. I'll be like,
And then they grew up and they were like, "Oh my God, he's lame."
They no, they grew tits, and I still hadn't hit puberty, so I was like, what?
You're
I
like, "Oh my
do.
God, you're a girl. I thought you were a guy this whole time."
No, they were probably. I remember, dude. I had one girl. I was. This is how naive, dude, I was, and I didn't realize I had a girl. I was like just a freshman in high school, or about to be a freshman in high school, and she was coming to the football game, and I was like, she's like, "Are you here?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here." I'm like, she's like, oh, "Okay, whatever." She's like, "I'm gonna come hang out." So she comes and hangs out, and then she walks away, and she texts me. She's like, "Hey, can you show me the batting cage?" And I was like, at the time we had this is when it had no like lights or anything like that. It was just like they just had the frame of it up out there, and
Yeah.
so it was pitch black. You can't see anything. You're not able to see. And I'm like, I go there. I'm like, you're not gonna be able to see anything. She's like, yeah, I know. Can you still take me down there? And I was like, we're not gonna be able to see the batting cage. I'm like, you're not gonna be able to see the features of it. I'm like, what are you talking about?
The
And
features.
and she keeps like she's continuing being like. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. I end up like leaving. And I show my friend the next day, and he's like, dude, he was like, she was trying to probably give you some head or something in the batting cage. Like, what are you doing? And it all brought back to me like 4 years after that. And I was like, ah. I was so pissed. I was like,
You
that was
blew
a
your own
golden,
chance.
yeah, it was a golden opportunity. And I was like, how are you going to see a batting cage in the dark? I'm like, are you dumb? I was like, are you stupid?
I literally can't show you. They don't have lights set up yet. Like, come
I
on.
know. I was like, "You're not," and she was like, "That's the point." And I was like, "Well, that's dumb."
Yeah. You freaking goober. What are you
Y-
doing?
That was, gee, she was way ahead of me. I was not there yet.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could tell.
Oh, come on, dude. No, dude, I don't even get me started, bro. You remember I used to be like, or you used to be like, "How many do you got now?" And I'm like, "What?" And I'd look and I'd pull and I'd have like fucking one pube sticking out, and you'd be like, "Ah, you only got one pube," and I'm like, "Damn, dude." I'm like, "That's fucked up." Sorry, I didn't hit puberty till I was damn 21. No, I legit didn't hit it till like I was a sophomore in high school, and everyone saw me leave, and I was like 5'1", 90 pounds, and I came back like 5'9", 155, and they're like, "What the who you have?" I was like, "I
They're like,
grew
what
taller,
happened to you?
guys." I was like, "I grew taller." I'm like, I'm still small. What are y'all talking about? I'm just not a shrimp.
Yeah, it's crazy whenever you'd like end the school year and you see some people and you come back the next year and they'd be like completely changed. Like,
Dude, their whole I and look, girls, dude, girls. Like the transition with some girls, they literally came as like they looked like middle school boys to freaking like. I was like, damn. I was like, what the? I was like, Oh man, I was like, there's no way. I'm sitting there bricked up in chapel. I'm like, this is not. Imagine that. I'm trying to sing worship songs bricked up. I'm like, when did these girls get so hot? I'm like, what the? Yeah,
all
that
the
was.
all the girls listening to this that were in your chapel, they're like, "Oh my god, he thought we were hot."
Oh no, there's the. It's none of the ones in my grade. I can promise you that. There was always the older girls. It was like the older senior girls would sit in front, at like the front of the in the chapel, and so I would always see them. And I remember I know everyone probably could see me just being like, oh, literally just stare at their ass, fucking throbbing down in my jeans, being like, I can't wait to go hit the damn break room. Hey, hey, I know that sounds crazy, a school beat, and it is because it's almost like taking a shit during school. You would never, if you had to take, unless, I don't know, Logan, you're the type of guy who would take a shit in public school because you're like, what the fuck are you gonna do about it?
Dude, I never took a shit in public school.
I was gonna say, you're a pretty savage human being if you can just
I
openly
think I only
shit.
did it once, and I was like, really about to shit my pants.
Yeah, I knew it, but we had we had some super nice ones in the gym I would go to that were private, and I would be like, oh yeah, dude, I'm freaking free reign.
Yeah, you just gotta find the right bathroom, and sneak all the way over there.
And I was like, all right, keep the mental image, and I'll see you on 20 minutes. Oh man, good times, good times. The things you do when you're a absolute horned up teen going through puberty.
I don't know. I don't think that was ever the case
You
for me.
dude, I don't know, Logan. I bet you did some nutty. I guarantee you.
I don't really think I remember doing anything nutty like that.
Not maybe not in that. You're at a school that you had a lot more. There was a lot more at stake in your situation being at Northside. You had a lot more peers around you, a lot more stuff going on, dude. It was Calvary. I was like, if a kid comes in here, it literally would have been like Cody or freaking Tim, like,
Yeah.
and Tim would have been like open, like, what are you doing?
Dude, I had to rub one out. Like, let me get in there and join.
They're like, hey, look, our parents are like, yeah, I heard y'all got a podcast. What's it about? The first thing they hear is like, oh yeah, he beat off when he was at chapel at Calvary. And then Logan was trying to get grown men on kicking in middle school.
We're like, Logan, what were you doing? I'm like, don't hate the play, I hate the
Yeah, I
game.
hate the game, dude. Look, I was you were like, I was just trying to see what was out there.
Yeah, they were trying to hustle me, I was hustling them.
Oh, sounds like a kid is getting absolutely slaughtered. All right, I'm gonna keep podcasting, whatever that is. Um,
Yeah, I didn't hear anything, so.
no, it was just a kid. It sounded like a kid scream. We have kids that live next door to me at the house. I think they were just playing, but
Pretty
uh,
dangerous thing for you, John. John, kids living next to you. Kind of weird.
what? I
Kind of
signed
weird,
up on
buddy.
the. I signed up. I went and knocked on their door.
You went and knocked on the, and he went and knocked on their door. Yeah, now it's getting creepier, boys and
No,
girls.
that's what you have to do if you're on the list.
Yes, I am on the offender list. Please bring them out.
Well, no, actually, I probably look like the old grandpa of the area because I've kicked like 8 kids off my out of the front yard because dude, they're in my front yard, and I don't mind you fishing, but there's a whole nother spot like a slough they can go and fish in, and the whole point I got this property and pay for it is to have some privacy. And the first day I move in, the first day I go and like get stuff out of storage and come back, and there's 3 kids in my yard fishing. And I'm like, I hit him with the nice, like, hey, yeah. I'm like, y'all aren't gonna be able to do that. And I come back, and there's another 2 different kids, and I'm like, At that point, I'm irritated. I'm like, guys, get out of my front yard. Dude, I'm turning into get off my lawn.
Dude, I had a in the house that I owned.
I thought you just went brain dead for a second. I was like, did you hear what I said? Was it not funny? I was like, damn, he
No, no,
had to
listen,
laugh or
it's
something.
kind of the same thing. So the house that I owned, we put out a sign in our front yard that said "Keep off grass."
Wait, where? Which? Wait.
The one that I owned.
Oh, the one I came to first.
Yeah, because dude, kids would just run in the grass. They would just run all in our grass. And I'm
Hey,
like, I
I
just
wish
put
I. Hey,
seed down.
you're out there. I guarantee you. I wish I could have seen you hitting with the thing, the sign, and the thing.
Oh, I'd walk outside and I see them. They'll just like cut across my yard. I'm like, hey, what? Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't want you walking on my grass. I just put grass seed down. What are you
Hey,
doing?
did you ever have? Bro, I'm not. I understand now because I guarantee I know for a fact I've been on the opposite side, but like, there's nothing worse than a kid that's at an age to where you're like, I know I can't physically like beat you because I'll get in big. It'll look awful no matter what the story, but like they're old enough to have a smart ass mouth and they're just punks. They're
Oh,
just
I'd pop the
like, what the
shit out of
fuck are
them.
you gonna do about it? Oh, Logan, you would go to jail in a heartbeat, dude. You would kill a kid.
Yeah, if they're on my property, I'd pop the shit out of them. I'd like, come on, step on my grass. You won't.
No, I can see you going like, go get your dad and your granddad and your uncle.
Yeah, I'd tell them to do that. Then I'd beat all their ass, and I'd beat their ass for fucking
And then,
bringing them
yeah,
over.
then you're like, yeah, you go get your granddad. The guy's like, he's dead.
Get him out of the grave. I want a piece. Where's his grave at? And I go and piss on his grave.
You go through an entire freaking kid's bloodline just because he stepped foot in your yard.
I told you not to do it, Jimmy. I told you not to do it.
Man, I remember there was a kid. Remember the Windsor Park house we had in the cul-de-sac?
Yeah, the one with the
So,
swimming pool.
yes, yeah. So we would play. I don't know if you remember, but we used to play the baseball in the court, and we would
Yeah,
set up right there. So we would always play. Well, I don't know if you remember the yard. Like there's that there. I'm not. I can't because I love dude. Oh, okay. Well, it's not him anyway, but I don't know how to describe him. But the odd kid. He
the one
lives
that we were
like.
always like, oh,
Yes. The one where he got hit by so many airsoft bullets and his mom found it when he was taking a bath. I was like, bro, when I heard back, I said, wait, how'd she find it? He was like, yeah, she saw it when I was taking a bath. I was like, you're thirsty.
Jesus Christ.
But anyways, the house next to them, I remember the ball would land in there sometimes. And the old lady would literally come to her window and watch to make sure none of us would go and get it. And I remember I ran and got it one time, and by the time I got, she like, I was like, I thought she was about to have a stroke opening the door, bro. I never ran so fast.
You never want to be like in those people's yards because they're like, you never know. They could just die on the spot.
Yeah, they could. I mean, yeah, I've
Then
never
I'd be
thought
like,
about that. That
she just died. And
you
just
know what?
laugh
I
at her.
feel like if they went out that way, that's commendable because if it was that, I mean, they literally, if it was that important to them that they're dying over it, I'm gonna let them have it. I would leave that ball in the yard. I would kind of do like one of those like memorials. It'd be like the ball just sitting there. I'd have to like a statue
I'd
of
grab it. I'd grab it.
it.
I'd look at him and say, "This is what happens. You should have stayed inside. You should have stayed inside, Zero."
Yeah, but I think that is the number. I think, and I'll tell you where it's where if you go down to Panama City Beach, and if you're around our age, which we're 27, you're at the age now to where like we're not old grandpas, so like we still go down there and drink and have a good time, but like we're not out there like partying to the point like showing I mean, I'll still make an ass of myself probably on the beach, but like privately. It's not like we're out there acting like, a teenager, which is valid. They're that age. But, dude, they will. Oh, dude, they will. I was literally just walking back to my condo, and I can't tell you. I literally had it was like three dudes and like four girls on the back of this tailgate. They're like, "Ah, look at this dude walking, faggot!" And I was like, "Oh no!" I was like, "No way!" And then not even by the time I could like get mad, another one was like, "Ugh, queer," and I was like, "Okay." And I was by myself, and I'm just walking back to my parents' condo. Like I'm like, "What?" I can't even respond. I can't even like get a word out to defend myself. And it's just loads of teenagers being laughing and blaring music, laughing at me.
Yeah,
And I
you
was
should
just
have
like,
yelled at him.
I tried, dude. I couldn't. By the time if I yelled, it was the wrong people were hearing it. It was. I mean, it was the slurs back to back. I just kept. I just literally went like this the whole time. It looked like I was hitching a ride. I was just like, thanks. I was like, all right.
They
Because I
pick
don't
you
look
up.
my age either. No, no one picked me up. They just called me gay.
Yeah, because you are.
There it goes, bro. What are you hopping on the train with him? You do? Can you imagine? I'm like, hey, that's Logan. I'm like, Logan. I'm like, what the? I know. I'm like, I see you and Lincoln and Sydney. I'm like, that's. I'm like, that's. I'm like, what are y'all doing? I didn't even know you were down here. I'm like, that's fucked up.
Gay boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that's
Sydney's
so
like,
dumb.
Sydney be like, was that John John? I'm like, yeah, he's gay. Then we just keep driving. And you call me. I'm like, look, queer's calling me. Man,
I was pulling a you right there. That's how I felt when I told that other story. I was like, I said it, and then
Digital.
you just were like this. You were like, yeah, but anyway, I was like, damn.
Someone just called me from North Carolina.
I know. That's weird. I just got a text
My
too.
mom just called me.
Well, tell her you're in the middle of a podcast.
Yeah, I'm not answering. If you see this, I ignored your call. I wasn't answering. I'm busy.
Yeah, and I'm back in better than ever. Do they not understand? Like, this is our full time job. I'm making money. I'm providing for myself and my beautiful, lovely girlfriend.
What are you providing with? A good video?
A shitty podcast talking about jerking off and um
Dude, speaking of jerking
yeah,
off.
uh-huh. Go
No,
ahead.
I'm
That's
just
a
kidding.
good I was like, oh,
S- so we went to the Lug Nuts game.
they're lug nuts?
Yeah, and the Great
What
Lake Loons,
what is that, single A, double A?
double A.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. You'll see some guys go from double A to the show.
Yeah, yeah, they're terrible. If
Come
they
on,
make it,
Logan.
if they
Be
make it, if they make,
realistic, dude.
if they make it to the show, then sure. I don't know,
Do
but
you think you could go? You know how
they're.
they do like tryouts, walk on tryouts?
I think I could have done better than what they did.
Logan, I'm gonna be. I know you're doing it for the. I get what you're saying,
No,
and you
I'm
might have
being
saw a
dead
bad game,
ass.
but dude, these guys have had to have been somewhat good if they made it there.
Yeah, I don't know because I was looking at the miles per hour sign and it was like 85, 88, 85, 88. Just fastballs. Just fastballs. One guy walked like three guys in a row and I'm like, "Coach, what are you doing? Pull
Hey,
him.
wait, did you just say a
Pull him."
guy that? Did you just say a guy that throws 85 to 88 and walks through guys? Was I pitching?
Yeah, I don't know.
Was I
It
on
was
the
pretty
mound?
bad.
Wait a second. Are you sure this wasn't the Chattahoochee? Was I on the mound?
First pitch of the game from the away team. First batters up at the home plate. Yeah, domed him right in the fucking spine. Just domed him. I was like, "Oh
That
my,
would get the crowd lit,
way
though.
to
That would get
start
the
the
crowd
game."
going.
Yeah, and they still didn't get a freaking hit. They still didn't even get a run. They literally all struck out after that. And I was like, amazing. amazing. And then finally, they they ended up getting like 5 hits in the bottom of the eighth when they were down 6-1. I was like,
Wait,
"You're down, and you got six hits this inning, and only scored 1 run. Are you kidding me?"
what was the stadium like?
It wasn't bad. It was pretty
It was pretty
nice.
nice, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't terrible. Their name is called Lug Nuts, and so when they scream, they say "Go Nuts." I was screaming at him. I
Oh,
was like, "Yeah, let's go nuts!"
you know, their first baseman's probably freaking doing blow after the game at a shitty local dive bar saying he plays pro baseball because that's what I would do. Besides the blow
That
part.
the only best pitcher that I saw was like a Chinese pitcher. He threw 97.
What is he, Otani's cousin? What's
He
going
had
on?
they literally put him in for 1 inning,
Because
and
that dude's never gonna see that team again. That's why
he
they
had a
don't.
complete shutout.
He probably was on a rehab assignment.
Probably he literally was like he it was a shutout. It was like the easiest inning
Hey,
they've had.
hey, you know how like if guys get injured and they'll go back down, they call it the rehab assignment, bro. What if they got someone that like this dude's a freaking absolute like drug addict or alcoholic, and he was like, yeah, you got a rehab assignment with the blah blah blah, the lug nuts, and he gets down there and it's like, yeah, he's like, can't drink, can't do none, I'm on a rehab assignment. They're like, bro, no, you're supposed to be playing. He's like, what? He's like, if I would have known that, he starts popping.
He goes, "All right, I'm ready,
Yeah,
coach."
he's
He
like,
gets
all
up
right, put
there.
me in, baby. This is
They're
the
like,
best
"Whoa, whoa,
rehab ever.
whoa!" Like, well, you're not supposed to be doing that. He's like, "I can't help it, coach. I need it. I need it. I need it."
Dude, tell me, all right, this is hilarious. This is a funny story talking about rehab. All right. One of the times when I was about to leave my rehab, bro, I was over it. I was good. I was ready to go. And the night before I left, a new guy came in and was staying with. We were staying in these like freaking off-grid apartments. They were okay. They were kind of shitty, but like they were okay. It was at least you had a little bit of freedom. But we're in these apartments, and this guy was coming in to like start it the thing. And dude, this kid gets here. Hey, he called himself. He comes in with his trash bag and his jeans halfway hanging down. He's like, "Call me Lil Mayo." I'm like,
A little
"What?"
mayo. That's
And I'm like,
crazy.
"What?" Bro, he has it on his neck. He like shows me his tattoo. He's got mayo on his neck, and I was like, "All right, nice." And we're sitting there, and he's like, "This dude's literally nodding off." I'm like, I can clearly tell he's off drugs, but I'm like, whatever. I'm like, maybe he's getting off of them. And he sits there, and I start smelling something funky, like not a weed smell, bro. I know all that, and I'm like, oh, it smells like tar. I was like, what the? Oh, look, this dude's in the corner with a crack pipe, sitting there,
What
smoking it like a
the?
cigarette, and I go, dude, I go, hey, I'm like, you can't do that in here. I'm like, you at least got to go outside. I'm like, they're gonna check in here, and he's like looking at me like as if he just lit like a cigarette in the 1960s in a restaurant, like he's meant to do it. And he's like, he looks at me, he's like, you can't smoke crack here. And I was like, no. He's
What
like,
do
he
you
look,
mean?
he puts the crack thing down. He pulls out uh like six different pills, and it's like, all right. And then just absolutely starts taking them.
What the
Falls
fuck?
asleep on the couch, dude. So I'm like, whatever. I'm like, I'm here for like no more than 12 hours. I'm like, I'm getting out here. Well, I get woken up at like midnight to the other dude there. He's like, I think we have a dead dude on our couch. And I'm like, what? And I go and it's in there and I look at him and I ain't gonna lie, Logan, this dude looks like he's not breathing. He's like, I'm like, and I go, oh, dude, you have to understand, like, when you actually, when I talk about it, it's funny. When you're actually there and you think there's a dead body in front of you, you start thinking, like, oh, fuck, like, I can't touch it. But the dude's like, what should we do? He's like, should I call an ambulance? I'm like, no. I'm like, go up and listen to hear if he's breathing. And the dude goes up and he gets close, and I'm like, yeah, and he jumps, and I'm like, I'm fucking with you, dude. I'm like, I'm kidding. I'm like, I think he's good. And he gets closer. He goes, dude, I can't hear his breath. Like he's like, I can't hear a breath. And I start my like heart kind of drops, and I'm like, oh fuck, he might be dead. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I just made a joke. I was like, so I get close. And dude, as soon as I get a little closer, he like starts. And I'm like, I back away and I'm like, he's up. I'm not touching this dude. He ends up getting kicked out the next day, whatever, and I leave. But it was the most unreal. I thought the dude had literally died in front of me.
That'd have been insane.
My mom was like, how is it? She was like, are you ready to come home? I was like, yeah, I just
Okay,
got
get a
offered
gun.
crack. I said, if that ain't the most realistic test ever, I said no.
No, I'm not playing Arc Raiders.
Why?
Because I'm doing a podcast. I thought you said you wanted to grab a gun.
What?
A Nerf gun.
Oh, I'm sure, y'all. This is what you get when you let a bigot, racist named.
No, mine.
They have a whole wall full of guns for his little son.
We don't have a
That
whole wall of
he has
guns.
a
It's
whole wall of
cars.
guns for his son that he takes, and his son uses guns.
It doesn't make any sense, John.
Yeah.
What'd he say?
Doesn't make any sense, John.
Don't make any sense,
so
huh?
mean.
And you're so mean to him.
What? Hey,
What do you
you
say?
have girl brain right now, like, and don't let. You got girl
hear
brain.
me, bro.
Did he just call me bro?
Me.
Did he just say, "What's your problem, bro?" Why's he turning into?
You hear
Why's he
me.
turning into a surfer?
Dog and be a bull.
Would you stop
What?
talking?
That's
All
like
right.
what it.
We're almost done. Go.
We're almost done,
You're
like, and we're not doing a full hour today.
not gonna punch nobody so hard.
Yes, I am.
Well,
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, don't have kids.
oh come on!
Don't have them. They're gonna beat you
I
up
know
every
it's.
day.
Oh, they tried to convince Chloe. They swore they wanted to. Girl brain when they get going on something, they cannot stop, and they just continue and continue. I mean, they swore that one of her friends dug through the trash can for her old pregnancy test and was like, "There's the line on this," and I was like, "You're a nut job." I was like, "No, there's not." She was like, "Yeah, there's the line. She needs to go to the OBGYN." I was like, "She's not pregnant. You want to bet?" And guess what? She wasn't pregnant.
Did you win anything?
No, not even a
Uh,
peace of mind because they swore. She's like, yeah, but they need to get the blood lab work. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, she just went to the doctor and they told her no, and you still don't believe her? I'm like, what is it going to take?
yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, that's my wild night.
I knew I should have got to
Hey,
the moonshine earlier.
should you?
I should have.
Are you kind of feeling do you have more free time this weekend or what? Like, you think
Yeah,
you'll be
because
able to film
tomorrow it's
another one?
raining. Yeah, it's raining tomorrow, so we don't have anything going on. I was going to play golf with my buddy, but
I was
it's
gonna say
raining.
maybe we could do our next episode. We should get like a six pack of tall boys and like each one
Yeah,
we
I'll
don't
let you
stop
get a
until
six
it's done.
pack. I'll drink the full bottle of moonshine.
Okay, whatever, dude. I'm just saying, like, we go until the thing's done.
So there's the full car deck out there.
Yeah, that's the show the gun wall that you've hid. Nah, yeah, y'all
That's
put it up, dude. How did y'all hide it that fast?
never had a gun wall. That's where we need to put more cars, though.
Hey, y'all,
That little section there.
this conservative man has a gun wall.
I do not have a gun wall.
Yeah, look at my room.
Punching bag.
I know, I see that. You're getting
Yeah, he
them
doesn't even punch it. He
trained.
punches me.
You're getting them trained in artillery and in hand-to-hand combat. I love that.
Yeah, he's gonna be a secret agent.
Jeez. He needs to be, what he needs to be is, tell him to do this if he wants to make us happy. Tell him to start out at Georgia and then he can finish his career at Florida.
I would never wish that upon him.
Why? If he went to Georgia, what, you think he'd get some speeding tickets?
If you went to Georgia, you'd probably be gay.
Dude, come on, we've never had that in our program. What college program? I'm not even going to get into that. I don't know what college program has had. I'm
I
sure
can tell
there's
you what you
multiple.
guys have never done is you've never invented Gatorade.
Florida
Got you
invented
there.
Gatorade?
Yes, that's why it's Gator. Gator
No,
Aid.
but the University of Florida invented Gatorade. Can we get a fact check on it? Hey, Jamie, hey, who's our producer?
We don't have a producer.
Not yet.
You're the
Look at
producer.
um someone look it up. Someone fact check that.
Yeah, somebody needs to look up
Is
how
the
you get better
University of
quality.
Florida make Gatorade? Better
Yes, they
quality?
invented
What?
Gatorade. Your video quality.
Mine's fine. Yours looks like trash.
No, yours looks like trash on my screen.
That's your I'm on Wi-Fi.
I'm on Wi-Fi, I think. Can't really
You have
tell.
no clue. No, I'm not even. What I wish we could do is put a cover photo for it.
Yeah, but the University of Florida did invent Gatorade.
Where you chat GBT'd it.
It's a fact. It's been a fact.
No, it's not a fact. That's not like a common fact. People don't just
That
know
is,
that.
if you watch college football, you absolutely know.
Hold on, I'll look it up.
Look it up. Here, I'm going to be right. They invented the Gatorade.
Sorry, I have my phone is literally glitching because it's wondering why there's much going on.
Yeah, I got grout all over my arm, which is not fun. Basically bonds to you. Takes a few days to come off. Grout is what we use to stop leaks inside of manholes. Sure, you can use it elsewhere on other things, but it's what we use. And it squirts all over you, gets on your skin, and then your skin won't release it because it bonds to it. So then you gotta scrub for a few days, and then it will come off. Yeah, it's got to be your Wi-Fi since it's taking you forever to look this up. Are you even there? Hello? Yep, it's just me. I knew it. He lagged out. Well, let's see if he can come back in. But, yeah. Oh, let's see. Let's see. This guy's lagged out on me like twice now. Let me see where he's at. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I was like, where'd this guy go? And then I was like, let me go check it out. And I came back and the
Well, it said
thing had,
reconnecting. I don't know. I don't know this internet wumbo jumbo.
I know it's dog water. I could tell.
I'm
But
not saying it's my. I'm
while
not
you were
saying it's.
figuring that out, did you see and notice that Florida is the
Yes,
inventor
they
of
did
Gatorade?
create Gatorade. Yes, you're completely right.
I told you. I told you.
Yes.
So anybody who
Yeah,
drinks
you're right.
Gatorade, just know you're drinking it from the great College of Florida Gators
Well, too
University.
bad Gatorade isn't even a good drink anymore. It's full of sugar and it's shitty for you. So that's what
Well,
I
the
think.
original, the
Yeah, you're right.
original make,
Oh, you're right.
the original make is where it happens.
Correct.
Have you have you done the original ingredients? Like, have you ever made that?
No, Chloe wanted to do it because I heard it's way and it's easy to make.
Yeah, I need you to get the. I keep forgetting to get the ingredients when I go to the store, but yeah, it's like 2 or 3 steps.
Yeah, I bet it I just glitched out there a second. It's got to be way better. My voice cracked when I talked to a customer earlier today. I literally called out his number. I was like, order number 172. And I was like, I literally handed it to him because they don't know. Like, voice cracks to other people, it ain't the end of the world. Like, they're not like a bunch of morons. Ooh. But for some
No.
reason, when it happens, I've always just been known to, you're a moron if your voice cracks. So I had to walk to the back and like sit there for a second. I was
Oh yeah, I
very
call
ashamed.
people out at work.
They don't get it. Those people don't get it.
Like, I'm like, like, you all right, dude? You going through puberty again or what, buddy? Like,
Dude, some people get really ticked off that if you call them out on it.
I don't care. I always do it.
Some people legit be like, dude, I was sick. I'm sick.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, buddy. Okay, it's your time of the month. I get
Like, all right, Steve.
it.
Oh, wait, not like Steve, your dad, but you know. Are you
Yeah,
playing
Steve
with
will do it.
poker chips? Yeah, I know Steve will do it. Is that a condom? Oh, it's
Why
a
would it
cat.
sound like that? Why would it sound like that if it was a condom?
But they're coming out with different ones every day.
Gotta make steak tacos for dinner.
Is that what y'all are having?
Yeah, steak tacos.
Yeah, after this, I gotta do shower, or I probably do the yard work and then shower, and we're going to West Point to eat with my parents at some pizza place.
Yeah, I figured. Why not Palusos? What's going on there?
Nothing. We're just not going tonight.
Wow, that's messed up. You guys are cheating on your own place.
No, I don't want to. We love Palusos. Palusos, shout out Palusos. They're awesome at going there all my life. I guess that's why I don't want to go there this Friday.
Yeah, literally. All his life. I've been there.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. I'm just glad it's not raining. If anyone lives in the beautiful, awful, paradoxical Columbus, Georgia, then they know how rainy it's been this month.
Yeah, it's been raining a lot here too, but
Nah.
since I've been like traveling, I kind of like skip the rain.
You just skip the rain, it don't affect you. You just press skip. What are you, Adam Sandler off Click? What is
Yeah,
you
everybody's
too
like, "Oh my god,
macho? I
it's
don't feel
raining."
rain.
I'm like, "Oh my god, it's raining." I look at the radar; it's going around me. I'm like, "Oh, sweet."
It's like you're a natural force field of nature. You just can't. Your presence is that it deters any type of rain coming your way.
It does. I actually run through raindrops all the time.
You run through. I think everybody runs through rain.
No, you don't run through them. I run like through them as to where they don't get
What
on
do
me.
we?
You
What do
get
we run
wet.
into them? We run into them.
Yeah, you guys run into them. I run through them. I don't
But
get wet at all.
you go with the water. You don't let it splash. You go with it.
I like run in between it.
I guess what I can do is just add this into like
The last
export.
one,
Yeah, and I'll just
clip it.
yeah. I got CapCut, so
Yeah, you
that
should be able
should
to put
help.
them together.
I know y'all don't care to hear about this inside podcast edit info. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but
My
that's
dog's
what you're gonna
training.
get. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap this up. This is
Episode 5 of.
that's not the episode, or that's not the podcast name. Podcast name is Errors of
Errors of
98.
98.
Y'all check us out. This will be. I'm gonna try to upload the previous ones, but if not, y'all check out the last one, and I'll upload this one tonight.
Yeah, watch it.